Because there's so many people who I think who are asking questions about, like, I know I still believe in God and whatever, but I want to know something different, or I just want to have this inner question that I have, but they stifle it and push it away because of fear, because of, well, the pastor's going to say so and so, or what is my family going to think, all that stuff. I just want to help encourage those people to know, like, you ain't going to hell.
You
like,
can't have, you can't have fear and love the Lord.
Yeah, my thing is,
that's
like,
what they teach us.
I know. If what somebody believes it to be the truth for them, you know what I mean? Like, how can you just let it be true for them? You can't convince them otherwise.
It's that easy.
And if your faith is correct, then you should have no fear about somebody going out to find something different. You really don't care if they're going to hurt themselves. It's out what you've been taught to instill that fear in people so that they don't leave. What's up, you guys? My name is Parshell, and I'm sitting here with my good friend Jenna, and I'm going to talk about my story about my life experience. And I've decided to put it together and call it When I Left the Church, because that kind of sums up everything about my story. So I've invited my good friend Jenna to sit down with me and talk to me, because she knows my story, as well as Courtney, who I'm here at his studio, which is amazing. And so I'm super grateful and glad that they're helping me out to tell my story. So, and at the same time too, I don't want to be encouraging other people through my work to tell their story when I haven't told my own. So this is really important to me, just to get it out. Who knows what'll happen from this? That's neither here nor there. I just want to help somebody and get my story out. So hope you guys enjoy the conversation. Thanks.
All right. I'm Jenna. You guys have probably seen me before.
Yes.
Parshell did several episodes for John the Kind. Also, when we did Dr. Charles the Kind.
Yes.
We mentioned that it was time for you to tell your story, and that was months ago.
Yeah.
So it's definitely.
You told me, you said, once you're ready,
you have to be ready. That's it. And that being ready is going through all the self-doubt is what it comes down to. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't rule who you are.
Right.
Like, I have something to say and it's important. It may be relatable for someone. It may not be. It is what it is. But I think you have a very powerful story that a lot of people can relate to, especially that are our age. As we've grown up through the church and things have changed, and we are in Southern California now. Just
totally different.
The change of demographics will change your thoughts quite a bit. To see, as we travel to Asia, to see things differently through a different lens, I think it's important that you tell your story.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. So what do you want someone to take away from your story?
I really want for people to know, who hear my story, to know that if you have questions, you know what I mean, and there's something that's calling within you, like, seek it out.
Okay.
And if that means that you're going to maybe put the Bible to the side for a little while, let that be okay.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're always going to be protected. You know what I mean? You're always going to have that. You're going to be okay.
Okay.
And also just to be yourself, and find out who you are. I think religion and my dedication to it really just set up this persona of somebody that I wasn't really. You know what I mean? I just being who this says I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? Without me making that decision or that choice for myself to say, this is who I am and this is what I want to do.
Right.
So, and a lot of that I didn't even know about myself.
Keep on living, as our grandmothers would say. Just keep living.
Just keep going. Living. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, those are the main things, and I hope that it also frees somebody too. I think a lot of us really judge our own questioning that we have. If something don't make sense, then question it, and question it with your heart, and seek it out.
Right.
And know that it doesn't have to come from really any Bible, any faith, any religion. Start within yourself. You know what I mean? The answer's already here, and it's like your whole body, everything that you're made up of is God at work, is love at work. You know what I mean? You can put some of those things away and just dive into your heart, whatever that means for you.
Okay. That's good. I know, well, they may not know. Kind of tell me, I know you're really big on people telling their story. That's kind of who you are. And we all have a great story. And I know when you asked this on your live, there were a few comments where people was like, I don't have a story, or it's boring, or you've heard it before. Can you kind of touch on that a little bit? Because most people think their stuff is boring or it's nothing to tell.
Look, you have to, if Lifetime was going to come and make a movie about you,
Whew.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that boring. I don't care who you are. Your story has the experience of, it's all about the emotion, right? Stories that, contain like how you felt, right? Your pain, your joys, your successes, your failures.
Right.
Any of those anybody else can relate to. And so when you share those pains, you share those parts of your story, all it does is it connects us further. It connects us more. That's why I said coming out here to San Diego, you meet all different kinds of people who don't necessarily look like you, but you can relate on the topic of pain. You can relate on the topic of not being accepted. You know what I mean? And having to overcome something. Like, that's where we all can come together more. So I see telling a story is just how we all just unify more.
Right.
Because by you having the courage to do that, and then other people hearing it, just does this.
You ready?
Let's do it.